am I buying a 2020 GT500? But the only thing you could choose is the color. All right, let's see if this thing will start. Nope, it's dead. I'm gonna take this inside. 2 project cars are still going. Welcome to Gearhead 704. I'm Matt, and in case you're wondering why the car behind me has the hood up and the trunk up, this is the beater. This is the Jetta, and actually I had to run an errand, but the Jetta has just had an issue today. Wouldn't start up. Think it's a dead battery. Not sure, but anyway, I still had to get here today, so I just got to jump, and I took the battery cable off. As you can see, the positive cable's off. So I'm hoping I'll be able to pop it back on and go home. If not, that could end up being the title of this video, Gearhead Stranded. No, I've got jumper cables, I'll get jumped. But where we're actually at today is Kannapolis Engine, which is pretty close to me. And the reason why we were here, if you didn't see the last upload, I tried to put an intake on my car, GT40 intake on the convertible, and I was not able to. I'm gonna see if they can actually repair it. Let me guys show you the intake though, just in case you missed that upload. Here's the intake right here, and the problem with it, as you can see, these are where the fuel rails screw in. This one's fine. There is a chunk missing from right here. So I'm gonna take this inside. Matt told me about this guy over here, Adam. Anyway, so I'm gonna go inside, check it out. I don't know if I'll be able to film anything, but if I can, I will. But I'll definitely let you guys know what the result is. So I'm gonna go on inside, see if they can repair this lower intake so we can get that on the convertible. Hey guys, so I was able to drop the lower intake off. Adam got me all hooked up over here, and he is taking care of fixing that. So that's a good thing, we can get it fixed. But check this out, the showroom behind me here. Got a 67 Mustang. This thing looks pretty neat. Interior's in really good shape. We also have, of course, Chevy in here, Corvette. Stingray 70 is what I've been told. These are nice. This one looks to be all original. I didn't see if it was a manual or... No, it looks like an automatic. They have all kinds of parts in here and do a lot of engine work, obviously. So I'll let you guys know how it comes out, but I'm feeling pretty good about it, and hopefully we can get that intake on too. All right, let's see if this thing will start. Nope, it's dead. Got jumper cables in the back. It's always an adventure on here. Always an adventure. Nice. Awesome. Thanks, Adam. All right, I like these guys already. The car wouldn't start, and he came right out here and got me up. So can't beat that. Anyway, like I said, we'll be picking up that lower intake, and the next video after this, I would expect would be me actually putting it on the car. All right, so I can't thank Adam enough for the help here, getting the car started. One of the things he did mention was that it looks like the battery, he had a tester, and the alternator is charging what it should be. So it looks like just got a dead battery. So pretty simple. I should be able to change that out, obviously. So yeah, I'll do that later, and it's the Jetta, so I'm probably not even gonna show you guys. But anyway, let's go ahead and hit the road. All right, let's talk about the real point of this video. Am I buying a 2020 GT500? So for those of you that don't know, I'll go through the background really quick. I put a deposit down on a 2020 GT500 back in November of last year, and at the time, I did have sort of intentions of getting it. Since then, things have changed considerably. Basically, at the time, my channel was just going to be about all cars, and I didn't really know which way it was going to go. This was very early on when I had started my channel. And what ended up happening was I kind of changed directions. I went and decided to really build out my foxbody, which is the convertible at the time, the 89 GT convertible. That's now tarheelfox, of course. And I ended up spending a lot of money on that, a lot of money. I got paint done on it and just put a lot more money into it. And since then, I bought another car. I bought the 88 SSP. So some of the funds for the GT500, they went away. Also at the time, there was a few things I didn't know about it. I didn't know it was going to be auto only. By the way, it is awesome, dual clutch transmission. It's supposed to be a lot better, but I always wanted a manual. Both my other cars are manuals. I didn't know what the markup was going to be like, okay? And I thought it would be a 10 grand markup, to be honest, is what I thought. but that I might be able to negotiate that a little bit if I had a following on YouTube, a bigger following, and you know, I don't have that. Even now, I'm not even close to a big enough following. So there was a lot I didn't know about the car. Well, recently I checked and they finally said, hey, we're ready to order your car, you know, but the only thing you can choose is the color. I was like, what? I can't really choose. They're like, no other options. You can only choose the color of the car. I said, wow, okay. So I found out, what's the markup going to be? And they said it would be 20 grand. Well, I said, you know, that's just way too much markup for me, yada yada, and pretty much I told them no, okay, that I wasn't going to get the car. And if you guys will remember, a couple videos ago, I asked you if I should get a GT500 because I wanted to know what your opinion was on the matter. And I would say overall, in the comments, the response was yes, you should get one. I did have a few people say, you know, if you can make it work, get one. And I had a few others say, you know, they're mainly here for fox bodies. But first of all, I appreciate all the comments. That definitely helped me kind of make my decision. So after they offered me, you know, the 20 grand markup, honestly, I just felt like I'm not making enough money on YouTube or, you know, to make up for that kind of markup. And obviously I wouldn't be able to resell the car for that much markup. So really that didn't make sense to me. 10 grand, I might have done that if my channel was doing better, or if I hadn't got these other projects out there too, because I thought I was done with tarheelfox. I'm not. Obviously I've got an intake manifold issue. Like I said, really it's not an intake manifold issue, it's a losing coolant, burning oil issue. And so I'm trying to figure that out. And of course I also have the SSP, and I really want to finish that project. So I want to finish both. So it's not just the markup and I can't make any money, but I need to devote those funds elsewhere. Here's the interesting part though. Here's where it gets interesting. I basically told them no, I can't even do the 10 grand markup because they didn't negotiate down with me if I didn't say that already. And so I went back, I got my deposit back. Okay, it was like a $500 deposit, got the deposit back. But the interesting part to that is, I found out they called another friend of mine and said, hey, we've got a GT500, do you want to buy it? We're only going to charge you 10 grand markup. And they immediately went to the 10 grand markup with him. So they started out asking me for 20. I didn't hear from them for a few days, and then they're already dropping it to 10. And I know it was the same car because the price was exactly the same and the color was exactly the same. Apparently they did order the car with the color I picked, which was twisted orange. So technically my car will be going there for sale. So, but bottom line, that's kind of the backstory. The main reason I'm not getting it, it has nothing to do with the dealership or the 10 grand markup. It just doesn't make sense for me financially right now to do that. I could do it, but it would strap me, and I have a family depending on me, and so far as I'm making this video, I've made $14 on YouTube, which they don't even cut you a check till you make 100. So it's not like the YouTube revenue is bringing that in. So I want to save that money, the money I'd have to put down as a deposit. I want to save that for the 2 foxes I've got. I want to finish them out. Hopefully tarheelfox is almost done. You know, while we're talking about, I have one more update on that. So anyway, that's the reason why I'm not getting the GT500. Number one, don't want to pay the 10 grand markup, and I want to use those funds for the other cars. So if I get a chance to get a car like that in the future, you know, like let's say the channel blows up, the channel gets crazy, and I get all these subscribers and views, and I've got a lot more income coming in on YouTube, that would change things. I would put that money back into the car. But I also want to make sure these other cars are done first. So I'm going on a bit of a rant, sorry about that. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the plans for the cars, let me go ahead and just get into that. tarheelfox I thought was done is not, one of the things I mentioned was the rear end, okay? I was gonna convert tarheelfox to 5-lug, and I was gonna put the rear end from the tarheelfox into the SSP. Well, when I priced out what it was gonna cost to do that, it doesn't make a lot of sense, especially now that I know I've got this burning oil and coolant issue. I mean, we might change the intake manifold and I'm still burning oil, in which case it's most likely either the head valve seals on the heads, or it could be that the rings didn't seat properly. So I'm looking at potential motor work on tarheelfox if this intake manifold doesn't help my problem for right now. So that's more funds that need to go there. And that car is not done. What I am going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and get some 4-lug wheels for it instead of the 5-lug conversion, because the wheels I actually wanted do come in 4-lug. So you can probably guess which kind of wheels I'm gonna get. Put your guesses down in the comments below. I'd love to see if you're right. I'm sure you are. So that's what we're gonna do with Tar Heel Fox. I'm just gonna basically get it running right, fix the drivetrain, and then stay at 4-lug and just convert the wheels, change the wheels, not do the conversion. However, the rear end for the SSP, I am still rebuilding. I'm gonna put different gears in it, gonna completely rebuild it, probably different axles. I'm not gonna go 5-lug because I want that car to look original on the outside. I even want to paint it the original Florida Highway Patrol colors. So that's kind of the idea there, is to make that SSP look original. But drivetrain wise, I do want it to be beefed up. You know, it's got the 306. I want to reuse that if I can. I want to make the rear end a little beefier. So that's kind of the plan. Interior, I'm not sure, because that interior needs a lot of work, but I was talking to Matt at Fox Mustang Restoration, and he was telling me that he really thinks that I can rebuild that interior to stock without spending, you know, basically spending the same amount I would have to do to change out the interior anyway. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Stock interior, stock exterior, but driveline, wherever you can see it, it's not going to look stock, you know. And of course, if you pop the hood, you'll know, because I'm going to have a different intake on there. So I'm not quite sure about that. But anyway, those are the plans. And I know this is just more of a talking video, and I apologize for that, because I usually like to have more action for you guys, more stuff going on. But bottom line is, as much as I want a 2020 GT500, I can't justify the cost right now. And the 2 project cars are still going, still coming. Hopefully, Tar Heel Fox, just a couple more things, and it's out of the way for a while. I want to have it at Mustang Week, which is coming up in really just 5 weeks. So I need to get that thing sorted pretty quick. And as far as the SSP, that is going to be the bulk of the content on the channel coming soon. I really do appreciate all the support. I mean, I've got, I think, 1,150 subscribers as I'm recording this, and most of my videos still are getting between 800 and 900 views on average. And that's really good. It means that the subscribers I have are actually following me. You know, they didn't find me from one huge video that blew up. I mean, in fact, I don't have a single video that even has 10,000 views. You know, and my most watched video is, I think it's coming up to 9,000. But other than that, I only got a couple above 2,000. It's very hard on YouTube to actually get subscribers without having a video that gets a lot of views. What you really need, you need one of two things. You either need viewers that consistently come back and watch your content. That means they like your content and they like you. Or you need a couple of huge videos that the YouTube algorithm picks up that just a lot of people watch, and they'll kind of subscribe to you, but they may not watch your other stuff. So you guys are awesome, because I feel like the bulk of you guys are watching my stuff, and I really appreciate it. The encouragement that you guys give me in the comments below, it's unbelievable. I even had a few negative comments, but really they're funny. You know, I don't mind them. But what's funny is I reply to the negative comments, and not in a mean way. I usually kid around with them or whatever, and most of the time they come back with you know, a more thoughtful response. So even my haters I like, and they're not really haters, so they're great. I am working on shirt designs, and I want to go ahead and make that available to you guys. If you want shirts, I'm probably going to do some giveaway with the shirts, and I'm going to finally get some stickers for the car to actually say Gearhead 704, but I'm going to keep my original sign too. So anyway, a lot of rambling today, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. If you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button. If you're stopping in for the first time, or you've been watching for a while and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, because I do upload, all my subscribers know, 2 times a week, every Sunday and Wednesday, and I have not missed that yet since September 26th when I started the channel, September 26th last year. So that is gonna happen no matter what. So I appreciate all the support and you guys hanging in there for this long talking vlog, and we will see you next time on Gearhead 704.